Hello. If you're new here, I'm Ariana. On this channel, we focus on leveling up our eyeshadow game. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this beautiful, natural Thanksgiving eyeshadow look. Okay, happy holidays, you guys. So this look is for those who want something really nice, but don't really want to go too over the top, not too dramatic. There's a lot of things in this video, in this look, that will suit anyone at any step. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm using is the Violet Voss All of You Forever palette. This palette is amazing for brown eyes. I love it so much. I've been looking for a palette like this forever. So the shades that I'm using in this video, in this look, are these two shades along with a mixture of these three shades for the shimmer shades. And the look that we're going for is kind of like a diagonal halo. So if you don't know what a halo is, it's basically an eyeshadow look where the inner and outer corner are really dark, and then the center of the eyelid is really light, so it just creates this beautiful bounce of light from the center of the eyelid, like a beautiful beam of light. I really don't know how to explain it because when you think of a halo, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, that is basically what a halo eyeshadow look is, and we are just kind of slanting it for this one. So what I did was I took a mixture of those two first matte shades, and I am kind of creating like an outer corner wing, dragging that eyeshadow from the outer corner of my eye up to my temples, depending on how natural you want to go or how over the top you like your eyeshadow. You can extend it how far as you want. This is usually how far I like to go, kind of around the tail of my eyebrow. So after that, I kind of packed on the same exact shade on the inner corner, and I'm kind of like following the crease line. So as you can see, it creates like a really interesting diagonal type eyeshadow look. There's like a blank space in between these two shades, and it's just like really interesting to look at when you look at it at this step. But that's basically all I did for first. Oh my god, I can't speak. Sorry. So after I have the mapped out kind of shape that I'm going for, this might look different depending on what your eye shape is. After I do that, I kind of just buff out the edges. So I really like to, after I pack on the pigment and have like the true pigment that I want to be shown in the area where it should be most prevalent and just most concentrated in that pigment, I then like to kind of blur out the edges and just soften up the outer edges and just kind of blur it out just to make it easier for me to blend in the next shade. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And then I also kind of extended that wing and kind of blended it out, which also made it a little bit longer. So just keep that in mind. If you do want to go for kind of like a shorter wing, then you want to stop a little bit sooner than you would, because after you blend it out, it does get a little bit longer. So after I did that, I kind of added in the lighter of the first two shades that I pointed to, and I'm just blending that in on the outer edges where I blurred the line of the first shade that I packed on. This is just going to create a nice blended gradient look, just to make sure that it's not too harsh, that it looks more two-dimensional instead of just one flat color. Then I went ahead and applied the shimmer shades. So I did mix all three shimmer shades together to get this shade. You can do whatever shimmer color you see fit, but I wanted to go for something kind of champagne, but also a little bit tinted like gold, and then also like a little bit bronzy. So basically I'm just literally filling in that gap that we created. And I'm also kind of tapering off the edges into that matte shadow. And I'm also bringing the shimmer shade all the way up toward my eyebrow bone. So this is going to create a beautiful reflection of light. That's the word I was looking for earlier. And that's kind of what the halo is all about. It's just like this beautiful reflection of light coming from like the center of your eyelid. But in this case, we are making that reflection kind of diagonal. The reason that I kind of made it diagonal was because I really like that accentuated cat eye shape look. So that is kind of why I just like decided to do it this way, and I found that it looks really, really pretty. So after I finished with the shimmer shade, I kind of went back in with that first matte shade and I'm kind of reapplying it. This is just to ensure that the shimmer shade doesn't look like I just threw it on there, and that it is a little bit more blended with the other two matte shades, because if you do put on a shimmer, the matte shade under it will tend to kind of get drowned out. So I just wanted it to be a little bit darker than it was looking after I applied the shimmer shade on top, and then I just made sure it looked nice and blended together. So after I finished really doing everything with the eyeshadow, I then kind of cleaned it up. So I like to take a concealer brush and some concealer that matches whatever's going on under my eyes, and just kind of do a little swoop going up toward my temples. This is really going to create symmetry with the eyeshadow look, and also just make the eyeshadow look nice and clean and finished and perfect. I never not do this, so if you get anything out of this eyeshadow tutorial, please add this to your routine. So at this step, you can definitely stop here for those who want to go as natural as possible with something like this. I would just suggest to swipe on some mascara and then you're good to go. So this is me applying mascara, and this is what this look looks like with just straight mascara and a bare bottom lash line. But I am going to take it a step further in case you were curious as to what this looks like a little bit more dramatic. So after I applied mascara, I did apply some lashes just to show you what this look would look like with some falsies and a bare lash line. So I'm just applying my fake lashes, and I like to use, for these type of like diagonal cat eye looks, I like to use lashes that kind of flare out at the end that kind of go with that cat eye situation that we have going on. I also kind of like to push up the outer edge just to make it look a little bit more accentuating to the cat eye, and just like uplift and elongate the eye. Okay, so this is what the eyeshadow look looks like with falsies with a bare lash line, and I keep saying that because the lash line really, really makes a difference. So now we're gonna add a little bit more drama just in case you wanted to do so. This is a pretty natural look still, but if you want a little bit more definition on the eyes, you can definitely do this. So what I did was I took a really flat brush and I took that first matte shade that I put on both corners of the eyelid, and I'm putting it on both corners of the lower lash line. So I like to take a flat brush just because I don't like to kind of blow out the lower lash line like really, really crazy or really smoky, just because I don't like how heavy that can look on me, but definitely up to you. Then I just kind of like buffed it out and dragged it down just a little bit so it didn't look too harsh or just like too random lines of shadow under my eyes. Also left a space in the middle to then go ahead and fill in with that mixture of shimmer shade. So this is going to be basically like a halo on the lower lash line. And this is really, really pretty. This is a beautiful lower lash line look with a halo. It just completes the look so nicely. It's just like an extension of whatever's going on the lid. I love it. This is basically what it looks like. And then I went ahead and added some black liner to my waterline. So like I said, all of this is optional, but I did want to show you guys what you can do on the lower lash line with this look, just to add a little bit more drama, a little bit more definition. And then I went ahead and added some mascara as well. So this is what the final look looks like with the falsies, with the full drama on the lower lash line. If you want to go in heavier on the lower lash line with like some really dark shadow or some darker lip liner, darker eyeliner in your waterline, definitely do so. Be my guest. I really like to go for light eyelids and then like really dark smoked out lash lines. Do whatever you want. I really hope that you like this this look. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.